We're heading to the breezy seaside town of Oceanside, California. It's Monday at 11:40 a.m., temperature 70 degrees Fahrenheit or 21 degrees Celsius. The tour starts here off of the Highway 5 heading towards the Old Coast Highway. So here we are starting out on our tour on the 101 historic highway. But it all started hundreds of years ago with this grumpy-looking friar named Junipero Serra. And he was building a string of missions up the California coastline in the 1700s, and he needed a road to connect them. And so he constructed California's first highway. It was called El Camino Real, which was a term used at the time to describe primitive wagon roads, which translates to King's Highway or the Royal Road in 1769. So you know what I'm thinking as we're driving down this old Pacific Coast Highway today is that if we were traveling back in time, like in a time machine, remember that movie with Marty and Doc from Back to the Future? And if we were traveling back in time, the road that we're on right now that is just slick and smooth and easy to drive on used to be a little dirt trail of gravel that connected these 21 missions. And as we were, just imagine if we were on a wagon, and as we were rolling along, crunching underneath the wagon wheels was the sound of gravel as it rolled over the dusty terrain. There would be the whooshing sound of waves crashing over the shoreline nearby. And so it wasn't until the 1920s that this was finally called a highway. And it wasn't until actually the 1940s that it was even paved. This trail wasn't even paved. So this is the way it looked way back then in the 1920s. But all of this is adjacent to the Highway 5, which was constructed in the 1960s that we just looked at. So let's keep going down the Pacific Coast Highway here, and let's head towards some of the homes on the ocean. I think it would be really nice to go across these railroad tracks and head towards the water where all the pretty little beachfront homes are. And you know, as we're going to turn here right behind this other car, let's keep going. Let's just keep going. Look at the water. Oh, it's so pretty, and it's a very pretty day. It was really cloudy out earlier today, and then the sun came out, and now it's so pleasant and beautiful. So let's turn here, and let's look at some of these homes. I was thinking, how could I stay in one of these homes? I can't buy a home, but could I rent a home? And some of these are rentals. Some of these are beachfront condos and houses to rent. So let's just say we wanted to get one of these here, 2-bedroom condo on the ocean like we see here, with the views and the pool and the hot tub and the jacuzzi. And it sleeps 6 guests, has 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. The price is $189 a night. Now I'm surprised by this because it's for 6 guests for $189. That's cheaper than a hotel. And then let's just say you have a really big family, or you have a lot of friends that want to rent a 5-bedroom guest home right here on the beach. For 12 guests it accommodates, and it has 4 bathrooms, and it's right on the ocean front, and it's $425 a night for being right here on the water. I don't think that's a bad price because you're splitting $425 12 ways by 12 people. That is way cheaper than a hotel. So I don't think that's too bad at all. But if we compare purchasing a home, I just passed a for sale sign just a minute or so ago. So let's just say one of these homes that we'd want to buy, but it would be, so this particular home is 7 bedrooms 7. That's a lot of bedrooms. 6 bathrooms. And it's 6,747 square feet. So almost 7,000 square feet. And it's on Pacific Street here in Oceanside. That house is $8.25 million. So $8.25 million for a 7-bedroom, 6-bath house. Maybe you can share it with a couple families. Right here on the water. That could be an option. But I think for me, $189 a night, $8.2 million, probably be renting. So let's go ahead and keep going on our tour across these railroad tracks, and let's head over closer to the water and finish up our tour of Oceanside. So that's the end of our tour. Thanks for coming by. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to catch you next time. Bye!